What is going on, guys? Let's get straight into this. Let's see if this is running.
It looks like you are currently sharing OBS Studio.
Oh, come on. Alright. Looks like we are. So let's get straight into it, guys. What is going on? We're gonna play a little bit of chess in this. I believe that's what the YouTube title says. That should be going. So we're live. Yep, we're gonna go over some stocks, some news, and we're gonna play a little bit of chess, and then try and make it a quick video. Bitcoin today, 0.2%. Ethereum, 0.4%. Love to see it. As a holder of, where is it? As I hold this, which is basically Ethereum. So, need Ethereum to go back up there. I expect it to get back up here at some point with due time. But right now it's very much below this EMA. So, you know, today looks like a relatively flat day. So we can only hope that this isn't going to be too bad on Monday. When we look over here to stock news, let's see if something came out. Let's just look up news today. Oh man, some nasty headlines. Wow. Iran fires missiles at UK US base. BBC. Iran enters its fourth week with no clear these are just bad headlines. Public references to Cesar Chavez are being removed. I don't think that's Oh man, look at this. Judge rules Pentagon's restrictions on press are unconstitutional. Oh man. So we're gonna look up market news. That war one was pretty bad. By the way, the fear and greed is, I think it's at 15. It is crazy, guys. The VIX is up. And by the way, guys, I apologize. I want to get like some background music going for you guys. I'm not gonna go in there, but yeah. So, extreme fear. Look at that. The Nasdaq was down 2%. What? Look at this. Previous close fear. 1 week ago, extreme fear. 1 month ago, fear, and a year ago, extreme fear. Man, you would have thought that the market crashed with all of that, but it's actually been pretty decent from a year ago. Everything's pretty much up a decent bit. Except for my stocks, of course. Like SMCI. Jeez, I can't believe, for those who don't know, SMCI got 3 people who were tied to the company got caught shipping GPUs. Smuggling was what was said in a lot of articles, so it's crazy. But extreme fear, this is down. This is a nice, I mean, if I were to ever enter a ETF like the Qs, that's not bad. If I was rich, maybe like put like 58K, wait for it to go back up, get out with, oh man, that'd be a great gain. 58K into 63K, man. But I would never do that in that trade. What if it just goes down here? And it's been nasty. It hasn't broken that yellow line in a while. By the way, guys, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Just going over the market for educational purposes. And like entertainment purposes mainly. Because I'm not a professional. It hasn't been below this since March 25th, and then it goes below it March 20th, March 20th, 2026. Oh man, and this is my first video. You guys know I love this company, Symbiotic, man. You can't. I'm gonna figure out how to put music for you guys, cause I need to do that 100%. But man, Symbiotic's really been testing me. I can't believe it got this low. Like, this is below my cost basis, so if it were to go down here, that'd be terrible. What would send it down there though, right? They'd have to miss on earnings or lose a customer, like a big one, like Walmart. But I think they have a good relationship with Walmart. I don't really know 1,000%, but I definitely know that the numbers look good, and I like what they do. They automate the warehouse process. Oh man, this is quite the chart. Let's see if we can break back above this. That would be huge. If we could go back up to the 60s, that would be huge. And let's go over some SOFI. Man, SOFI is look at that. I mean, it's been at these levels since last year. Did it ever IPO? Look, yeah, man, like in 21 it used to be all the way up here, and I agree that was overvalued at that time, but I mean, look, now they started getting some runs to them. This is the crash in April, and they skyrocket all the way to 30. I bought somewhere up here, and then I'm down ever since, and I bought some more shares somewhere around here, around the 18, below 20 pretty much. But I think this could possibly go down way lower, but I'm in SoFi for the long haul, that they're not going to go bankrupt, and that they are a good business model, and they're growing fast, and they might be slightly overvalued. But look at this market cap right here, 21 billion. There's a company similar to them called New Bank, but they're kind of in they're in South America, so like they're doing a lot of countries, like I'm not sure, I'm pretty sure it's like Brazil is their main one. And oh, maybe, yeah, it's New Holdings, and their market cap's giant. Look at that, 67 billion. I think this is the bank company, and they've actually taken a huge hit on this too. I mean, this might not be bad either for a small. What kind of? I always forget how to do this. What the? Oh man. Let's go long position. What percentage gain is that? 36% from here to here. You set a stop loss right here. 16% loss. 36% up gain. And I mean, this company's financials are good too, but look at the market cap. I mean, 67. When you go to SoFi, you can, and look at the gain on SoFi. Possibly. If it gets back up to all-time highs from right here. Look at that, 94%. But look at the market cap though. Like, New Bank was what, 67 billion? This is 21 billion, and they're growing fast, and they are their PE ratio is a little high, like 40. So, they're gonna have to keep on. They're gonna have to keep on growing for years. From right now all the way, all these quarters, they're gonna have to continue to do well, and so long as they do, we could probably get back up to like past these highs and 40. But private credit's in a bad spot, guys. Look at this. And the overall market, I mean, we went over the fear and greed. No, we do not want this. It's extreme fear. So, we do not want to be... I mean, right now it's extreme fear, so, Warren Buffett, be greedy when others are fearful, but Blackstone Private Credit Fund has first monthly loss since 2022. Blackstone, JP Morgan, Goldman offer hedge funds ways to short private credit. Deutsche Bank's $30 billion private credit bet has shares down 26% this year. So, private credit's bad, and that could take down a SOFI for sure, but, do you think that they're going to go completely bankrupt? Because, even if they get real low to, like, maybe say here, back in under the 10s, I personally would just keep on adding unless something fundamentally changed that was terrible. But if it's based off private credit crashing and the overall market going down, but the business stays the same and continues to grow, it's just cheaper valuations, isn't it? Can I get an overview on this? Oh yeah, beautiful. I mean, where's their financials? Man, most of this is free float. That's kind of crazy. That's only 1.9. Look at the cash. Oh my god, look at that balance sheet. 1.9. Cash and equivalents 5.36. I mean, financial, like, bank stocks are kind of hard to, in my opinion, to like look at like all their numbers and make sense of it, because they got a lot of like debt and loans and stuff, and it's much easier to do a company like Symbiotic. Oh wow, we can just, this is great, guys. I'm like just learning this. We can just go and crank out all these financials. Look, this one has a decent balance sheet too. Basically no debt. 30 million, 1.8 billion. This one, they got slightly more debt, but they got 2 billion, but they also got 5.3. Look at that. The valuation ratios are high, guys. Look at this. Q4, that's a high PE ratio, so SoFi is expensive technically. And when you look at the annual price to sales, I mean, it's rough. But when you look at look at these quarterly growths. I mean, they're just growing annually. It's amazing, and they got some net income coming. That's what you love to see. I mean, I love to see a company making money. They continuously beat, and they're growing earnings. Look at the revenue. I mean, and I like Anthony Noto and their management. I believe in the SoFi team. We got financials, we got their technology platform, and we got lending. Lending's a lot. 50% of the business. 42% financial services. A technology platform, hopefully that can grow. Let's, oh man. Operating. Man, if they continue to grow like this, I mean, any dips will be just a great possible opportunity. Markets are unpredictable, and I'm not a professional, but this looks appealing to me. I mean, nothing better than growing. Look at that. Look at the revenue. 27, 30, 15, 14, 31, 28, 32. Net income. Look at that. Oh my goodness. These two are down, but look at the trailing 12 month net income. It's a $21 billion company. By the way, guys, SMCI is like, they're 12 point. SMCI is 12.3 billion now. Now I exited this because of this headline right here. You can read it if you want, and luckily I got out like at the beginning of open yesterday, so I got it out at like somewhere around 22 point something, and then just went down. And you know what I moved? My exit, my lost money. Like I gave up on this SMCI due to this headline. I moved into these two for the most part, and also some Credo, because Credo is also nice. A little expensive though, $103. You know, I prefer price earning ratios is high. Look at that, 59. It's an expensive market, but look at the market cap, 19.7 billion. So it's kind of SOFI and Credo are similar. Symbiotics at 30 billion. So I really like these like mid to semi large caps, but they're still small. Look at the debt. They got no debt. Cash and equivalents 1.3. The price of sales has gone down. Oh man, that's high though. Where's 2025? 2025 is over. Look at that, guys. Look at that growth. Oh man, and they just, you love to see when they start turning into net income. Well, yeah, guys. I felt like we went over SYM, Symbiotic, at least for a little bit. We didn't go too in depth, but we went over crypto, which is doing all right, pretty much flat, but up 0.4 for Ethereum, 0.2 for Bitcoin. The Qs are down, but if Bitcoin's flat, then we can assume that this hasn't crashed that much either. We can look up oil, crude oil. $98. Geez, that's actually kind of, I think it's actually closed, isn't it? It might be, yeah. Well, let's play a quick game of chess, like I said I would. Get a little chess going, and then I'll end the stream. My first stream. I apologize, guys. If you watch my videos, you know that I'm still sick, or you know that I've been sick and I still am. I've been playing as I'm a tournament player, and I've just been getting crushed. I mean, so I'm just gonna move down one, because I don't want to face newbies. I don't want to be like that. But at the same time, I don't want to be facing no 2000s. I shouldn't have brought my queen out that early. I already hate my position. His position's a little clungered up. Oh, my queen is just totally trapped. Oh, he got me. Oh man, he double got me. We got a nice fortress though, of pawns. We're gonna see what we can do with that. Oh no, my queen's hanging. Let's just. Oh, and I hung it. Oh man, we're gonna have to flag him. We're gonna have to flag him, or is this gonna have to be the sickest pawn checkmate ever seen? That pawn's a weakness. Whoa, what's happening? Guys, I swear my battery dies just like it's... Damn, he got me. Alright guys, this is looking terrible. But we can't resign. Ah, he should have took with the pawn. Yo, it looks like my computer's about to die completely. Alright, I give up. Not on chess, but on... Alright guys, I'll see you in the next one. We lost this. Probably should have resigned a while ago.